the birthday present. When I was little, I had a big birthday present. It was all wrapped up. When I unwrapped my big birthday present, I found a bicycle inside. It was all shiny and pink and purple with a bell and a basket and a seat at the back for Woolly. Mummy said, "Do you want to ride your bike?"
Are you going for a ride?
Not in my pyjamas. Not in my pyjamas, I said. When I got dressed, I pushed my bike outside. "Should I help you ride your bike?" said Mummy. "No," I said. "I just want to push my bike myself." I love my big new bike. Woolly likes my new bike too. That night, I wrapped my bicycle up. I wanted to keep it all shiny and new. The next day, Mummy and me went shopping with our bikes. "Shall I help you ride your bike?" said Mummy. "No, I just want to push my bike." It was a long way to the shops, round the fountain, past the playgrounds. I pushed my bike along. Going down the hill, my bike ran away. Boing!
Tig! You need to use your brakes. Do you want me to show you?
"No," I said. "I just want to push my bike." When we got to the long path, I was puffed.
Tig, why don't you sit on your bike and I'll show you how to pedal? It'll be so much easier.
No, I said. "I just want to push my bike." At the shops, Mummy bought lots of things. I bought a flower for Daddy.
Come on, Tig.
On the way home, we stopped and watched the big children on their bikes.
They look like they're having fun.
"They're having fun," said Mummy. I pushed my bike some more and then I stopped. I didn't want to push my bike.
Tig, let me help you on your bike.
"No," I said. I didn't know what to do. "Hey, Tig, pushing a bike is okay, but riding a bike looks much more fun, doesn't it? Pedal, 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 whee! But doing something new for the first time can be scary. Whee! Ta-da! Not quite as scary as that, but still scary. All you need is a little help to get you going. Pedal, 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 whee! Hey, Tig, sometimes you just need to ask for someone to help. So, why don't you ask your mum to help you ride your bike? You might find it a lot easier than you thought. Pedal, 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 whee! Go for it, Tig. You'll still have your new bike, but now you'll be riding it. Yes, I thought. I'll ask Mummy to help me ride my bike.
Now, if you can sit on your bike, and if you put your feet on the pedal...
She showed me the bell, the pedals, the brakes, and how to go round and round. Riding my bike was easier than I thought. So Mummy and me rode all the way home. When Mummy saw Woolly, she nearly fell off her bike.
What's that in the back of your bike?
"He's only my toy spider," I said. I love riding my bike. And I love Woolly. We've been scared since we were wee. Sandcastle.
Right, Tig, where shall we put
When I was
our
little,
base camp?
I went to the seaside. We had buckets and spades and a picnic. Woolly came too.
Okay.
There was sand everywhere. Mummy and me ran down to the sea. Mummy showed me how to draw pictures in the sand. Mummy drew a mermaid. We gave the mermaid lots of shells and seaweed hair.
Tig! Picnic time!
Daddy made a picnic. We had sandwiches. Yuck. Sand?
There's not sand in your sandwich, is there?
There was sand in my sandwich.
Shall we go back down to the beach and see that mermaid? Come on. Come on, Tig.
After the picnic, we looked at the mermaid. The mermaid was gone. Just see. She must have swam away, said Mummy.
Come on, Tig. Let's go make a sandcastle.
Okay, it's time to build the sandcastle, said Daddy. We built a real sandcastle with our buckets and spades. We made a big hill of sand. We patted the sands and made the hill smooth. We filled our buckets with sand and emptied them all over the hill.
Wow!
We made windows in the castle with shells and flags with seaweed.
Looks just like a mermaid's castle.
Looks like a mermaid's castle, said Mummy. I loved my mermaid sandcastle. Woolly loved it too. When it was time to go, I wanted to take my sandcastle home.
No, Tig. The sand belongs on the beach.
No, said Mummy.
Tig.
Why don't you go and get Woolly?
I didn't want to leave my sandcastle. The sea might wash it away. I wanted to live with my mermaid castle forever. Hey, Tig! Whee! I know it's sad leaving things behind you like. It's glum leaving things you had so much fun making. But some things belong where they are. Sandcastles belong on the sandy beach by the sea. If everyone took their sandcastles away, there'd be no sand left to play for another day. A hill, a pool, a starfish, an octopus. Who knows? Swish, what magic shape? Swish, the sand will make tomorrow. Swish. But today we have... We have your mermaid and her castle. So go for it, Tig. Wave bye-bye to your mermaid and her castle and let them go back to the sea where they belong. Yes, I thought. My mermaid and her castle belong to the sea. Bye-bye, mermaid. Bye-bye, castle. On our way back to the car, Woolly and me chased Daddy. Daddy thought Woolly was an octopus. It's only my toy spider, I said.
Come on, Tig. Come on.
I loved my day at the seaside. I loved my mermaid and her castle. And I love Woolly. We've been together since we were wee. Harvest supper. When I was little, my friend Duncan had a farm. He had a combine harvester. Duncan's daddy had a farm too. Duncan's daddy had a big combine harvester. Duncan's daddy had fields that grew things that were harvested by the combine harvester. One day, we went to Duncan's farm for harvest supper. Daddy said harvest supper was a party to say yippee for all the things that grew on the farm.
Yeehaw!
Yee-haw! The harvest supper day was the last day of the harvest and the last day for the combine harvester. Woolly came too. Mummy said that all the things for the supper were growing on the farm.
Look, Tig, all the food here for the harvest supper has been grown on the farm. So
Wheat for the bread,
and apples for the apple juice.
apple apple for the juice.
Right, Tig, why don't you go upstairs and play with Duncan and I'll give Rebecca a hand. Good girl.
Yes. Duncan was playing on his little farm. I drove the tractor. I collected the hay bales.
Tea break for the farmers.
Then Duncan's mummy gave us juice and oaty flapjacks.
Those are oaty flapjacks, and guess what? The oats are grown here on the farm.
Mummy said the oaty flapjacks were grown on the farm too. The oaty flapjacks were so good. I wanted to see them harvested. Outside, Duncan's daddy drove off on his big combine harvester. Come on, said Mummy. Harvest time. I wanted to see the oaty flapjacks. I was so excited. Daddy wanted to make a scarecrow. We watched as Duncan's daddy drove the big combine harvester, but I couldn't see any oaty flapjacks. We watched as the combine emptied grain, but I couldn't see any oaty flapjacks. We watched as straw came out of the back, but I couldn't see any oaty flapjacks. Okay, time to make a scarecrow, said Daddy. Where are the oaty flapjacks? Where are the oaty flapjacks? In the kitchen, said Mummy. They grow in the field.
No, just the oats for the oaty flapjacks grow in the fields.
No oaty flapjacks. Hey, Tig, it's not nice when you expect to see something and then you don't. No oaty flapjacks. Especially if they're oaty flapjacks. But sometimes, when we don't quite understand, things can get mixed up. But Mummy said, Woolly. Mummy said that oats grew in the field, not that oaty flapjacks grew in the field. Oaty flapjacks don't grow. Oaty flapjacks are made. Oaty flapjacks are made from the oats that grow. What we can see is the oats that grow being harvested. That's the fun. The oat grains poured into the trailer, and then we have the leftover straw dropped out of the combine harvester to make the scarecrow. So go for it, Tig. Have some harvest fun. Make a scarecrow. Yes, I thought. I'm going to have some harvest fun now. I'm going to help make the scarecrow. We all collected the leftover straw from the combine harvester. We'd fun stuffing old clothes. We tied the stuffed clothes to a pole. We filled an old pillowcase with straw too.
There we go. Right, let's have a wee look.
Duncan's mummy drew eyes. I drew a mouth.
That's excellent. That's brilliant.
We carried the scarecrow back to the farm. We were having the harvest supper in a shed. Daddy popped the scarecrow inside.
My hat.
Lots of people came to the harvest supper. The giggly lady brought some eggs. Everyone brought something. Vegetables, honey, sunflowers, pictures. My friend Louise brought a picture of a sandcastle. Mummy pinned it up next to my picture of the sea. Duncan's mummy gave us all a corn dolly made of straw. I had one and Louise had one. Duncan's daddy finished harvesting. Everything had been harvested. Now we could have our harvest supper. I told Louise that the harvest supper was all grown on the farm. Everything that we're eating is grown on the farm.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, can I propose a toast to the farmer Duncan and to the harvest? The harvest!
After supper, it was time to take our scarecrow to the fields. When I looked for my corn dolly, Louise had taken it.
Louise, this is my corn dolly. That is yours. Yours, mine. The one nearest to my bread, that's Louise's. Louise, that's my corn dolly. No, it's mine.
Louise had taken my corn dolly.
Daddy, Louise has my corn dolly.
No, but isn't that your one?
No, that's Louise's.
But they're exactly the same.
No, they're not.
It's just a little thing. Don't worry about it.
Hey, Tig, when you know you are right, it's not fair that someone else thinks you are wrong.
Louise has my corn dolly.
But Louise is quite sure she's right too. Who's right? Who's wrong? Well, who can say? Just everyone looks in different ways. Whee! One way you'll see the darkness, one way you'll see the light. Depends which way you're looking, if it's sunrise or the night. One way you'll see the waves break, one way you'll see the sand. Depends which way you're looking, if you're by the sea or land. Hey, stop spoiling all the fun and messing up the day. What matters most is getting on and joining in the play. There's right and wrong and right, and what will be will be. Now no more angry feelings, let's agree to disagree. One way you'll see a rainstorm, one way the sun will shine. Depends which way you're looking, if it's raining or it's fine. One way you'll see the grass wave, one way the rustling leaves. Depends which way you're looking, if you're in the grass or trees. Hey, stop spoiling all the fun and messing up the day. What matters most is getting on and joining in the play. There's right and wrong and right, and what will be will be. Now no more angry feelings, let's agree to disagree. Yee-haw!
Yes, I thought one thing and Louise thought another. But I didn't want to mess up the day. I wanted to join in the fun. Daddy put up the new scarecrow in a field. The scarecrow might frighten crows, but the scarecrow seemed scared of Woolly. It's only a toy spider. Then we all danced. Yeah! I liked Harvest Day and Harvest Supper. I like my corn dolly, and I love Woolly.